And joining us now to talk about all that, Kevin Frey, Washington correspondent for Spectrum News, New York 1. Kevin, good morning. Wonderful to see you. So look, Republicans already had a lot of concerns about Mark Robinson because of some of the things he said about women, about the LGBTQ plus community and others. But this is next level. What's next for him?
Well, he's not going anywhere by all indications. And the North Carolina Republican Party basically sent out a statement last night backing him up, bashing Kamala Harris, bashing this is a political hit job. But look, I mean, now Republicans have to grapple with what exactly the path forward looks like. This is a state that Trump won only by a little more than a percentage point the last go around. And so it was already seen as kind of ripe for the picking for Harris this go around.
So, Kevin, Larry Sabato, who runs the Crystal Ball, he calls it, which ranks, races, moved. He posted this after this broke. The Crystal Ball has just had an emergency session and then the fastest rating change in our history. We are moving NC Gov from lean D to likely D, which, this is something that when I talk to sources, Bakari Sellers will sit on the set and talk about it kind of endlessly, both on air and in the breaks, that this race at the top of the state ticket for the gubernatorial race is so far gone that it's giving Kamala Harris a much better shot of winning at the presidential level. There are some people who are convinced that this is going to change the deal for them. I'm not convinced yet. I mean, I think it's still very close to the presidential level, but it really is putting it in play for Harris in a way that it wasn't before.
Yeah, I mean, look, North Carolina is a purple state with a red hue. And if you look at its history, the voters there are more than happy to split their tickets. They've had a lot of Democratic governors and a lot of Republican senators. But at the same time, the question is, could this have an anchoring effect on Trump's chances in this state? The idea of reversed coattails is not really necessarily always proven out to be a thing that actually happens, where, for example, a person lower on the ballot might lift the presidential ticket. Democrats were certainly hoping that would happen when Biden was atop the ticket in some of those key battleground states where the senators were doing well. But could this maybe have the reverse implications of making people maybe sit out and not want to vote because they're so turned off by Mark Robinson that I'm just not going to participate? That could help Harris, too.
Yeah. I mean, and the reality is, it is, we have some recent polling. I think, this is a Quinnipiac poll that we have among likely voters in North Carolina that shows Harris up. I would say most people I talk to don't think that's actually where this race in North Carolina stands. It's really quite even. But she has put it into play in a way that Biden did not when he was at the top of the ticket. Partly because she's energizing African-American voters, black voters.
Yeah, I mean, this state, the last time it went for a Democrat was 2008 with Barack Obama atop the ticket. The hope is, from the Harris's point of view, is that she can galvanize the black support, galvanize black women in that state in a way that Biden was not able to, and perhaps tip this over the edge. But by all indications, it's a razor edge sort of race.
For sure. All right, Kevin Frey for us this morning. Kevin, thanks for starting us off. I appreciate it.